welcome to another video, and in this video I'll be checking out the replay of Sphinx versus UrioVelorio for this match, and let's watch it together and I'll analyze the video along the way and give pointers here and there. So play from the beginning. Let's go. So we'll watch the round, then I will analyze the round, then we'll watch the round, then analyze the round. You get the idea. Let's get it on. So Uriel is a pro player from Mexico, and Sphinx is one of the top players in Nigeria. So this will be an interesting match. Wow! Nice ODDP. Wow. Akuma, that health drain is something else, man. So right now Uriel has a slight advantage in life and drive resource. Wow! Here you go. He's got his mouth blown off. So let's run that back. So whenever a match starts, there is this dance that happens. The two players are trying to size each other up, especially if they do not play, against each other with some frequency. So this situation is basically Uriel trying to get ahead on info against Sphinx, and Sphinx trying to do the same. Now, if you watch, Uriel just kept on moving back and forth and then threw out a down heavy punch right here. Now, that down heavy punch has two functions. One, to check Sphinx's reactions, because there are moves you just throw out there to gauge what your opponent will do in reaction to it. If Sphinx has just punished this, he wouldn't have tried it again and would have realized that Sphinx is quite talented in checking random heavy buttons. So he threw that and Sphinx did not react, and then he got the idea that maybe I should always oppress him with my long range buttons. Nice DP check. Trade into fireball. Now right here, boom. So the sequence is, when you're in a battle, the best time when you're under pressure to throw out a reversal DP is when you have full health and when you have full drive meter, or close to that. Because in that case, if you guess and you guess wrong, you lose some health, but it's not going to be the end of the journey, and you lose some drive meter, because in this game, whiffing or getting your ODDP block is very expensive, because not only are you spending 2 bars, you also lose an additional bar for the punish counter that's going to hit you in the face. So you're losing 3 bars right there. And if the other opponent has super, you are going to be losing 4 to 5 bars. So in this situation, round start, Sphinx has no super, Urio can risk it, and if you doesn't work out, he's only going to lose 1 additional drive bar and probably 20-30% health, because there is no super to cause heavy damage. So that's what he did right here. You see, he's now using the edge range medium buttons whenever it's close to Sphinx, because Sphinx is not challenging those buttons by way of punishing them. Now, these two situations. Nice. Then he jumps on reaction. This is not a predetermined jump. Now, thing is, Sphinx should have been aware of this, and this was basically maybe DP might have whiffed. Like, I don't know the range of Akuma's DP that well. Okay, here it would have whiffed. So I'm guessing that Urio did the jump because he knows that at this range, Akuma can't, check it. Alright, so Sphinx jumps in. And ooh, that hurt. So on to the next round. That's +2. That's +2, so you have to respect that. Once again, ODDP at the early stage of the game. Sphinx once again taking back into the corner and keeping that space of pressure. So this range, is a range that's, almost, if you want to keep your opponent in the corner, this is the range you want to maintain because the opponent cannot walk back. They have to walk into your space. So you have a more footsie advantage because they can walk away from your buttons, but you can walk away from theirs. And if they try to jump, you anti-air. So right here, Sphinx has massive advantage. Nice combo conversion. Now, here is where everything went downhill. Now, Akuma's fireball. Close range. -2. So, at this point, Uriel obviously knows that it's -2. And he decided to check it. So Sphinx knows it was also -2, but the problem was Sphinx was hoping that on flinch that Uriel will keep blocking. But Uriel is a pro player, he would rather take back his turn than, and boom! And corner to corner carry, like it all goes downhill from here. And he's cornered. Now this. If you're in the corner and you have to jump, because jump is actually one of the best things to do when you're cornered, because backdashing you avoid throws, but you're in the corner. Jumping you also avoid throws. But if you must jump, always jump forward, my guy. Don't neutral jump, don't jump backwards. Because if you jump backwards, your opponent can anti-air you and you're back in the corner and you're in trouble. If you jump over them, you have to make them work harder for it. So even if you get anti-air, your side have switched, you have your opponent closer to the corner. And very few characters have a side switch anti-air. And when they do, they have to spend more bar. So as much as possible, make things difficult for your opponent. So this read here was nice, but the back jump, no, was a wrong play. You should have jumped forward instead. Now, right here, target combo. Oh, what did you do? I think it was target combo. Fireball. So right here, same setup as before, but we're not in the corner anymore. In the corner, there's less pushback because, of course, the stage is behind Sphinx. But this is mid-screen, so there's a little bit more pushback. Now, in this case, Sphinx should have been aware that same situation, Uriel will want to take back his turn once more. But in this case, it's a whiff. That was a clean spacing trap that could have led into KO for Sphinx, but he didn't read it, unfortunately. Rather, he don't know why he chose to drive rush though. Oh, he was drive rushing to avoid getting punished counter throw. Okay, burnt out. I don't know what that is, but YOLO DP! It works, my guy. Final round. Oh, that was a wrong read from Sphinx. Oh, this is going downhill way too fast. Yeah. So this is basically Street Fighter 6 in its finest form. You're getting steamrolled. So let's analyze what happened. Now, this is where the problem started. Sphinx knew he fucked up with the fireball, but his choice wasn't actually the wrong choice, it was actually a decent choice. If he hadn't held it, probably he might have blocked, but he thought that if he held it long enough, then Uriel will land on top of the fireball, which was almost what happened. But unfortunately, Street Fighter 6 and now Sphinx is basically in trouble. Uriel has him in the corner and with super bars. Although Sphinx in this case has drive advantage. Oh boy. Low shimmy without shimmy. Yeah. So this is basically Street Fighter 6 stream rolling, and with the huge resources available in round 3, man, things like this happen. I'm not really gonna blame Sphinx on this one. So let's go to the next match. Wow. Street Fighter is just a weird game, man. Like, everything can go downhill real fast.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Okay, round 1. Now that's the classic spacing trap. So basically, Uriel is starting to, fill out Sphinx, and this is just nasty work, man. So he's checking his toes, and then he walks back because checking his toe must have been +2 for him, and that enables him an extra couple of frames to just inch back ever so slightly. So this was a reaction. This is just him knowing that he's a spacing trap and I'm going to blast his eye if he tries anything. Even if he doesn't try anything, this setup is in favor of Ed, even if you block it, because it's going to be plus in front of him. So there was no risk to him not doing that. You're mine. TP reply. Okay, Sphinx going for the offensive right here. Ooh, wow, nice. Okay. Nice control. Alright, good round closure. Although Uriel is now picking up that Sphinx doesn't protect his toes. You gotta protect your toes, man. You don't wear your slippers. Oh, parry. Okay, that's it. Wait, what? What was Sphinx trying to do there, though? Oh, he checked him. Oh my days. -1. Wow. Why? Wait. Why Sphinx? Why would you do standing light punch to heavy punch though? That's sus, man. That's very sus, man. But okay, so you caught him on the this thing, -42, and it was just barely late on that punch though. It wasn't super late. Next time, try a down medium punch instead. Start faster and all that good jazz. Oh, tattoo. My guy, against Ed, your biggest the biggest tool against him in the corner is a meaty crouch jab. Always meaty crouch jab. When he starts checking that, then you can start mixing it up. Oh, Sphinx, you said. Ironically, why do I have the feeling that that's what you wanted to do right here, but you dropped it? But sweet Jesus, the pushback on this move on block in burnout situations. That's a lot of pushback. Wow. Shinsengeki. Become. Nice, 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 nice. The true master of the fists.
Akuma, win!
Okay, so Sphinx wins the second match. Let's move into the final game. So ideally, Uriel has downloaded that Sphinx feed is almost always exposed, and
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Sphinx is not checking and with punishing his pokes. So he's just going to be throwing long range pokes against Sphinx, knowing that, very little risk. That again, he's always jumping. He's always jumping at the range that DP will whiff. Always. And he caught me again. Yeah. So, if you notice this match, basically Uriel just locked into one thing. I'm just going to check his drive rushes. That's all he did to win this game. 2 drive rush checks. C'est fini. Drive rush check number 1. Into huge damage. In the corner. Oh yeah, drive rush check number 2. Don't really know why it was. Actually, he did the drive rush for heavy punch because of the initial spacing between him and Velorio. Which, honestly, drive rush heavy punch would have still reached and you would have still been in time to, counter such, strategies. But here we are. And Akuma doesn't have health for mistakes, and basically, that's almost a dead Akuma. Oh, Mama Shell.
Come on.
So basically, just 2 drive rush checks and Akuma is dead. Nice DP. Lovely block. Sphinx has, read that situation that he likes to do DPs on press interactions. Good. Massive advantage. Now Sphinx does the right thing, checking with the light punch. This is a perfect round, as far as I'm concerned. Sphinx is just doing everything right here. Everything right. Keeping the space. Velorio can't come out. Checking. Ooh. The Akuma. The perks of being an Akuma player. Any other character would have fallen on top of that fireball, and the drive rush was to carry him forward to the corner. But Akuma changed the trajectory, float. God damn. Once again, DP, my guy. What was that? Good. Nice. Sphinx is changing up the attack strategies, which is working out so far so good. Once again, caught in the interactions. Jeez, my jeez. Hello. Yeah, this is just basically Street Fighter 6 or something again, but let's go through it again, shall we? Like in this situation, this is clean drive rush to DP. Always keep that in mind. If you do a charged fireball, always expect your opponent to jump over. Even if they don't jump over, watch them closely. Because if they jump, drive rush DP. If they don't jump, drive rush into a button that will keep them locked because of a fireball. In this case, this was free damage that you left unclaimed. OD fireball. Okay, too expensive. Akuma is not like Ken that you can drive rush after his fireball. And he checked you. Okay. Good. Yeah, that was a weak ass conversion, my guy. That was a weak ass conversion. Like, you are plus 107. And you just swept. Come on, my guy. This was a chance for a huge a huge momentum shift right here, but he didn't convert to so much, just a sweep. Once again, the simple errors is what kills us. This is +1. So why risk it by using down light kick? Down light kick is always 5 frames. Or some people is even slower than that. And in this case, your best bet to frame trap this guy is to use a 4-frame jab. So once again, he takes his turn. Like he's not respecting you. Exactly. Because light kick is 5 frames. It's gonna trade. Always going to trade, and the trade is in favor of Ed. See? You are now -1. And why like down leg kicks, man? You have down leg punches, 4 frames, my guy. Come on. Like, Urio has used this to, nail you in 2 matches, my guy. He's always using the knowledge that you are giving him frame gaps in your pressure checks, man. Once again, and he's taking it to the corner. You're mine. And Akuma doesn't have the help for this. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, throw loops in it. And GG's my guy. Basically, Sphinx played well, I'm not gonna lie. He probably played better than I would have ever played. But the thing is, the reason that Velorio came out on top is because Velorio knows where to challenge Sphinx. He always challenged him at points where it is always advantageous or with the least risks. His jumps, he jumped at the range that Sphinx DP will not reach him. His DPs were only when he had full health, full drive meter, and Sphinx didn't have enough materials and resources to fully drain him if he makes a mistake. And because Sphinx wasn't challenging or with punishing his pokes, he was just throwing out mediums and heavies willy-nilly. But good games, man. So nicely done, and thank you for sitting through this match review. So till the next one, if you want me to review your matches, put the replay code down below, and I will check out whoever posts their own first. Thanks for watching, GGs, and have a wonderful day.